I think that Moneylender Treasure Trove Legionary was optimal on this board. I did win, so it's kind of hard to contest to that, but if you think there was a better strategy, let me know in the comments.
Ooh, Adam Horton is playing. That could be fun. Maybe I should watch him, see what great depths of dominion he's plumbing. Nah, I'm going to stay in the realm of the mere mortals. Oh, I didn't instantly get a game. That's weird. I mean, I've got, like, all the boxes checked. I should, like, get games instantly. I don't know why I've waited for expansions checked. I'm a subscriber and stuff, but what can you do? Just while we're waiting for a round, I may as well tell you, I'm sorry that I haven't been able to get any league matches in. It's just always been happening at times where I didn't have access to my recording computer, and other times where it was otherwise inconvenient to record, like when the house is loud and stuff. So I just wasn't able to record any. Oh, here's a game. Great. So I wasn't able to record any league matches for you. Sorry. But I am doing very well. You can check the league standings at the League E7 division. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, great board here. First things I see is going to be Peasant. The Peasant line is amazing, because Teacher is just rocks. Teacher wrecks shop. Teacher is great. You could put your plus action token on Silk Merchant. That'd be awesome. Alright, the next important card I see is it's a Silk Merchant, I guess, but that's pretty much the only super busted important card that's out. Conclave is awesome. Conclave is plus actions. Conclave to play experiments is very nice. That is a really good village. Probably going to open Silk Merchant Peasant. I could open Silk Merchant Engine. No, I really need to open Peasant. Then again, what tokens am I going to put down on Peasant? I guess I could put plus cards on Experiment and be able to buy like multiple experiments because Silk Merchant and Conclave. I can Conclave to keep playing those experiments. And then have a bazillion actions so that I can like Grave Robber. And I can Grave Rob my... Oh, I just noticed Swamp Hag. That is a powerful attack. Catapult's a relatively powerful trasher, but it's not insane. So I just noticed Swamp Hag. My new goal is to get a bunch of Swamp Hags in play. Obviously, I can use Conclave to do that. I can put plus actions on Swamp Hag if I wanted. And I can also... the point is I got lots of options. Engineer could gain me more experiments. Is it when you gain it or when you buy it? Yeah, it's just when you gain it. So I'm thinking Engineer could be a great way to get a bazillion experiments really fast. Hey, I didn't draw my pawn. I'm my peasant. That's surprisingly good luck on my end. So, perhaps an experiment could be a good buy. I am obviously trying to get Peasant to Teacher ASAP so I can slam my plus cards on Experiment and my plus actions probably on Swamp Hag. Can't afford a Swamp Hag yet, but I'm fine with that. So I'm going to Experiment for the insane deck cycling that's going to provide. I'll be able to get to my pawn, not pawn, I'll be able to get to my Peasant that much faster, which will be nice. Alright, I've got a nice 5-coiner here, so I'm going to grab myself a Swamp Hag, and I know that's going to be 3 terminals. Actually, what is Peasant? Yeah, Peasant turns into Soldier as of the start, so that's going to be 3 terminals, unfortunately for me. Why do I feel buy an Engineer in a 5-coin turn? Oh well. I'm going to take a Swamp Hag, that's going to start to wreck my foe, and I can Grave Rob it into a province when I need to. Hey, there's Ghost Town and Denizen, the 2 to your hand night cards. Maybe there's some more, but they're the ones that like benefit your next turn. Alright, so I'm going to start Swamp Hagging. Oh, man. I'm going to get some Terminal Collision. I have an action token, which is nice. On this turn, I'm going to invest in a Conclave to be able to keep playing everything, especially like Conclave to play Experiment, which is just amazing. Yeah, Conclave to play Experiment is super good, in my opinion. So, or I could make it 5-coin and take a Swamp Hag again. That could be important, but I don't think I've got the actions to pull that off. So I'm just going to take a Conclave. Now here I've got an Experiment and a Swamp Hag. I need to play my Soldier oh, man. Alright. I need to play my Soldier ASAP. I'm going to play my Experiment and either draw my Soldier or Experiment or have very, very bad luck and be sad. And whichever I drew... Actually, I guess I am guaranteed to have to get either Silk Merchant, Soldier, Experiment. Then again, if I get my Silk Merchant, I won't have the actions to play that in the Swamp Hag. Let's see. Alright, bam. Now I've got my Soldier, and I can action token to play my Swamp Hag, and I'll have 4 coin. Let's see. Soldier gives you coin for every attack you have in play. So I can Swamp Hag, then Soldier. That's powerful. So Soldier's actually going to give me 3 coin. So I'll have another 5-coin turn here. My goal is to go fast to get my Teacher again as fast as I can. Then I can just have a bunch of experiments and Conclave them and win. So I'm going to take a Den of Sin, which of course I'll immediately play. Then I switch that. So I'm going to get to my Fugitive that much faster now. And I can Fugitive discarding Silk Merchant, unfortunately, but I don't have any other way to get... Actually, I do have a Conclave. That Den of Sin might get me 2 cards and might get me to my Conclave. If I can get that, I can Conclave to play Silk Merchant, and I'll have an action left, and I can play the Fugitive, discard an estate, and then I can play one more action. Not my Swamp Hag. Don't I have some other important action? I don't know. Alright, that was a mistake. What was I thinking? I thought I'd have my Fugitive. Oh no. Oh my god, that was just awful. That's sad. But you know what? There's nothing I can do about it. So I'm going to make this 7 coin and make sure this doesn't happen again with another Conclave for the actions and an experiment to get through everything faster. Alright, here I'm going to have 6 coin. I'm probably going to invest in maybe nothing because he just Swamp Hagged. I could have 6 coin, but anything I take, I'm going to have to take a curse. It's going to make me go that much slower. There's no events or anything. Yeah, I'm just going to get nothing. It's not worth a curse to take anything else here. Ooh, here's Fugitive right away. That's good. Alright, hopefully I'll draw one of my estates. But I don't know. I'll be able to play my Swamp Hag, get that back into play. That'll be nice. My foe got to discard an estate to Fugitive. Alright, so I'm going to Fugitive. Now remember, my ultimate goal is to Conclave to play Experiments. Experiments at +3 cards, +1 action. And then with the extra action granted from Conclave, I can play my Engineers to gain those Experiments back. I mean, I intend to gain an Engineer at some point in this game. I just haven't decided when. So for an epic drawing engine, and then I can Grave Rob my Swamp Hag into a province, Grave Rob my many Experiments into Grave Robbers or Swamp Hags, and then Grave Rob them into provinces. I can put my plus action token, or alternatively, I can put my plus action token on Swamp Hag and just play 1,000,000 of them, and just deluge my foe with so many curses, he just loses, basically. Deluge, how's that pronounced? Maybe we should invest in another Silk Merchant. Those are great. I can put my plus action token on that instead of Swamp Hag, and then just have a giant card draw engine. Ghost Town. I almost never buy Ghost Town when it's out. I could take a Ghost Town. That'll get me a little more consistent on the actions. Alright. Sad that I have to discard something halfway competent, but whatever. Now let's see. This could be my opportunity to get an Engineer. Yeah, let's do that. I'm saving that experiment so I can get to my Fugitives faster. Alright, so I can take my Engineer, do that, exchange Fugitive for Disciple. Now what am I going... Ooh, nice turn. Alright, I wonder, do I have enough ammunition to get through my deck and actually trigger a reshuffle before the next shuffle to get to my Disciple? I don't know, but I probably don't want to trigger a reshuffle with all these awesome cards, so I'm not going to Conclave to play Experiment. I'm going to Conclave to play Silk Merchant, and then see what I draw with the Silk Merchant. Ouch. Like really ouch. Okay, guess I'll discard Experiment, and I like Denizen and wanted to miss the reshuffle because it'll make me get to my Disciple that much faster, so I'm going to keep that. I really want a Conclave to play Silk Merchant, so I guess I'm forced to discard a Conclave. I'm going to be quiet now for a second so I can switch seating position. Alright, I'm back. Let's do this. I will Conclave to play Silk Merchant. Ow. Okay, whatever. And I'll take an Experiment, going that much faster. And of course I like Experiment. I'll end those buys, play this Den of Sin. Bam. Alright. I'll Experiment. I'm making a state in 3 coppers miss the reshuffle. I'm happy about that. And Experiment doesn't really miss the reshuffle, seeing as I lose it immediately. But I digress. I wonder what my foe's other night cards. Yeah, I knew they were night cards. Okay. I'll Experiment. Uh-oh. Come on, Conclave! Ah. That's sad. Okay. I could Disciple Swamp Hag. Well, that's not gonna... Actually, Discipling a Swamp Hag would double it, because it's until your next turn your foe takes curses when they buy cards. So I could Disciple Swamp Hag, getting another one and just crushing my foe with curses, destroy next turn. Or I could Disciple Engineer to get a bunch of Experiments, like 4 of them. Actually, I could get 5. Anyway, no, what am I thinking? I can't trash them both. What am I thinking? I could Disciple... Well, actually, yeah, Experiments too. I don't know what's happening right now in my head, but I should consider I have 5 coin. So... I am going... You know what, Discipling Swamp Hag is going to give me a gigantic coinage boost next turn. Oh, wait. If I do that, my teacher's going to miss the reshuffle. Alright. My decision is made then. So I'll take an Experiment. Getting 2 Experiments. And then I will trash the Engineer. I'll take some more Experiments. And then... why am I getting to gain another card? I don't know. But I guess I'll take a Conclave. And then I get another Engineer. That's good. Alright, 5 coin here. I'm going to take another Swamp Hag because I'm going to put my plus actions token on it, so I'm fine with a few more Swamp Hags. Alright, here I can Conclave to play Experiment, Conclave to build Silk Merchant, get around to my teacher really fast, I've got another engineer, so I can keep gaining experiments. Those experiments are going to be absolutely busted at +3 cards, +1 action. I can keep gaining more with engineer. I'm going to put my plus actions on Swamp Hag. I've got enough Swamp Hags. Ow. Whatever. Now let's do this. Okay. So I've got enough Swamp Hags to crush my foe under a deluge. How's it pronounced? A lot of curses. It'll be good. It'll be awesome. I can do that. And that's it. Whatever. That's a lot of lost experiments, but 6 coin. Since I'm about to start drawing my deck, I think a gold could be in order. Or I could Den of Sin to activate my deck a little faster. Both are good options in my humble opinion. Probably want to play the long game. I don't see a 3-pile happening. I mean, Experiment's super easy to pile out, and so is Conclave. But really nothing else is looking close to... Well, then again, Curse could. I mean, if I play 3 Swamp Hags, he could pile that. Alright, I'll play the short game in Den of Sin. So Den of Sin hurts your deck in the long run, but is really good, at least on the shuffle you buy it, because it's like a free 2 cards on the next turn. But then later, it's okay, but it's not awesome. Alright, I can experiment. I can Conclave to play Experiment. Then I could double Swamp Hag here. And my teacher was way near the bottom. Alright, let's see. Is my teacher at the very bottom or just really near the bottom? Alright, he's just really near the bottom. Now, I know I'm not going to be able to play any of these other actions, but it's worth it to just get my teacher in play. That's like my only goal ever. Alright, now that I'm about to have teacher in play, I don't have very many experiments. I'll probably put my plus actions on Swamp Hag and buy a Swamp Hag. Oh, didn't notice that it was going to give me a curse. But I'm okay with that. So now I've got a lot of Swamp Hags. It's going to be a lot of money, and it's going to be plus actions on that. I can engineer to gain some more experiments back, and then I can call teacher again next shuffle to put those plus cards on experiment. I probably want another disciple. I should have invested in a second peasant, but I don't think I had the actions to pull that off. Wait, Conclave goes really good at the peasant line, because that's a lot of unique cards. Should have invested in a few more Conclaves, but it's too late. Man, he's really trashing those curses with Catapult. Maybe I should have invested in one. But it's too late now. Boy, that is a lot of actions. That dude is... That man is great. And I still haven't gotten that Grave Robber I keep talking about. I really want to. He'll be awesome to, Grave Robber a bunch of Swamp Hags. I can use my teacher to switch my plus actions over to Grave Robber. Then my Swamp Hags won't be on terminal, but my Grave Robbers will, and then I'll be trashing my Swamp Hags with them, so I won't really care about my Swamp Hags not being terminal. So that's going to be a lot of provinces really fast. But only if I can pull it off. So here goes nothing. I'm going to get 2 cards with Den of Sin. Then I'm going to call teacher. I'm going to put my plus action on Swamp Hag. Now I can play a ton of them. Yes. Alright, now I'm going to gain 1 billion experiments. Maybe I need another Conclave. No, I've got enough actions now because I just put my plus action on Swamp Hag. I'll take another experiment. Then on my 2 coin, it's probably too late to take another peasant. I'm going to take an engineer because I just lost one. Oh, man! How do my Conclaves always miss everything? Well, I can buy Experiment, so I'm good with that. And, of course, Conclave is the bomb with Experiment. It's so good with Experiment. Disciple's such a good card. I definitely should have invested in a second peasant. I always forget, the Traveler lines, sometimes the cards along the lines, especially the second to last, are useful. There's a word for second to last. The penultimate. Especially the penultimate cards of the Traveler lines, really useful. I'll keep that in mind. I wonder if I put my plus actions on Conclave, I could probably just use Conclave as a bustling village festival hybrid. It could be great, is what I'm saying. Oh wait, I'm not gonna be able to buy anything this turn. I've got debt. Oh, did I play any what are they called? Dens of Sin? No, I did not. Yeah, this turn's just gonna be mostly dead. That's sad. Oh, well, I could buy another engineer, but I think I want to limit my deck to about 1 engineer. And then again, if I can do... Oh, I forgot. Swamp Hag. Thank you, Swamp Hag. Alright, so I actually have 4 coin. I think my deck can handle a Silk Merchant. And I want those action. Ow. Oh, wait. I was going to say ow, but I put plus actions on Swamp Hag. Yes, that deluge of curses is going to be really hard to catapult away. That's for sure. Let's see. My foe's got his another teacher out. Actually, he's got his first teacher out. Maybe that second pawn that... I'm not pawn. Why do I keep mixing up peasant with pawn? They're both 2 coins that start with B, but... I mean, not B, P. They start with P. They're both 2 coins that start with P, but that's it. That's all they have in common. Why do I mix them up? Are he just catapulted an engineer at me? Does that give me a curse or... Yeah, that gives me a curse. Why haven't I taken a curse yet? Where's the curse I'm about to take? Does he have to like pick something first, or... Let's see, it's not a treasure. Where's the curse? Didn't he just... Oh, engineer's 4 debt! Engineer's not 4 coin, it's 4 debt! Silly me. Alright, his next turn is just murdered. I really don't want to waste that for just 2 coin. Yeah, let's not. His poor next turn is just ruined. Let's see, I'll take... I think I'll make that 3 and get an experiment, because I'm about to make experiments awesome again. So let's do that. By awesome again, I mean just awesome, because they're just awesome. Alright, here I can Conclave to play experiment. Very nice. Lots of actions there. I hope my foe wasn't planning on buying anything this turn, because 2 Swamp Hags, buddy. Good luck with dealing with that. Swamp Hag might not have been the best token target. I probably should have put plus cards on experiment. But, ooh, plus cards on Conclave. Interesting. Then Conclave becomes like Grand Market Village. Like, oh no. That was a better move. Why didn't I think of that? Well, because I'm an idiot, obviously, but that was a really good move. That's like 1 billion actions, 1 billion cards, and, well, you could probably end up, now that it's going to have so many actions, you can probably actually trash them all to catapult, even though it's that slow. So, uh-oh. This probably isn't going to end well for me. Hey, lots of money, I forgot Swamp Hag. So, too bad no plus buy. There is plus buy, there's Silk Merchant, but I didn't get any. So maybe I could just buy a province every turn and outpace this guy. I mean, there's only 1 plus buy in the form of Silk Merchant, and Silk Merchant is, I would say it's terminal, but his conclaves are so powerful that might not matter. And he's just discipling to get more of them, so... Oh boy, he might pull off a double province turn. But if not, my deck might barely be in shape enough to be able to pull off a province per turn, and I could barely outpace him. If he A, gets no double province turns, B, I get my plus cards on experiment ASAP. Maybe on Conclave would be better. I don't know. I'd really like, I was really gonna, this isn't a double province turn, but this is still really good. I was really gunning for plus cards on experiment, so maybe I'll just see that through to the end. And, how's that a double? Oh, coffers. Alright, I've decided for my last ditch effort, but I'm tish, because I'm gonna go for Grave Robber. That's gonna be my... Finally got to my teacher. I'm not gonna experiment. I want my teacher back in the reshuffle, so I'll Swamp Hag, teacher, and those actions, and I will get a Grave Robber. He is my last ditch attempt to save this game. This is awesome. I'm gonna call teacher, put my plus cards on experiment, Conclave to play experiment, and draw all the things. Yes. Actually, my teacher is gonna remiss the reshuffle anyways now, but whatever. He's got 20 VP and... Ouch. Okay. He's got 20 VP and I've only got 5. Yeah, he's probably going to be provincing every turn. I'm probably dead. Most probably. It is probable that the probabilities are not in my favor. I wonder if Grave Robber just, like, pulls off the victory for me. If I get, like, play 2 Grave Robbers in one turn, trash 2 Swamp Hags for provinces, and buy a province. Wouldn't that be insane? That would just be amazing. Alright, I'll call teacher and slam down my plus cards on experiment. Conclave to play experiment. Boom, that's a lot of cards. Conclave to play experiment. Boom, that's another lot of cards. Then I can just straight up experiment. Boom, that's a lot of cards. Then I can Swamp Hag and I can engineer, obviously taking a bunch of experiments. And then with my money, I'll take a province purchase. Alright, I highly doubt I'm going to pull this off, but if I do, this will be one of the most epic comebacks of all time on the Tactician channel, in my humble opinion. What do you guys think? If I won this game, would this be the most epic comeback ever? Yeah, you can leave a comment stating your opinion on that. Yeah, I haven't been getting too many comments on these games. Usually I'll get like 1 comment a game, or if I'm really lucky, I'll get 2, maybe. But I'd really like it if you guys could like reach out and comment more and stuff, because that could make this YouTubing funner for me, funner for you guys. It could give me tips because I'm awful at Dominion still. I mean, I'm doing pretty good in my division, but it's only it's only E League, so it's not exactly an amazingly difficult section of. It's not exactly insanely difficult to be awesome there. So I admit I'm still not very good at Dominion. Regardless, I'd love to get better. So your comments, occasionally leave a comment that says for me to get better, and I like that. And that gives me a tip for getting better. I appreciate that. Sometimes for like my bad moves, I also appreciate that. Perhaps more comments like maybe comments on my editing. What do you think of my editing? What do you think of my what do you think of it when I like put in a edit? Like last video. Actually, no. At this point, I'm deep into the recording session. It's gonna be 3 videos ago when I had the Noble Brigand shooting at the pairs of cards. I thought that was really funny. Personally, what did you guys think of that? You can tell me that in the comments. I shall now Conclave to play Silk Merchant, and I can. Den of Sin isn't it? Dang it! Okay, whatever. I guess I'll just take a Silk Merchant on my deck as a consolation prize. And with my 5 coin, I'm taking a Duchy. Even though it's going to give me... Actually, it's not going to give me a curse, because Swamp Hag doesn't matter anymore. Then I'll Den of Sin. Darn, my turn... Oh, my turns are getting so sad. I totally deserve this loss. I did not think to put plus cards on Conclave. That was a stroke of genius by my foe. That was very, very well played of him. Plus actions on Swamp Hag, while a mediocre move, definitely was not the amazing plus cards on Conclave. I think plus cards on Experiment was a good move, but it just came all too late. And I probably wanted a few more engineers to gain 4 experiments per engineer play. That's probably what I wanted to do, yeah. And maybe Catapult for trashing, because trashing is just that good. Maybe I could have done that. Sorry if you guys hear the piano upstairs. There's a piano going on upstairs. That's all you need to know. I'll do that, and I can do this. And do I want to sugar reshuffle? Totally. Let's get all this crap not in the deck. I'm gonna have 4 or 5. I could play the Conclave to 7 coin, but that's not gonna get me to a province, so I will not. And then with my 4 coin, let's make that 5. I'll take a Duchy, and in my buys, play Den of Sin. And yeah, he's probably gonna end the game next. What an awful hand. Well, yeah, my foe's probably gonna end the game this turn. And I don't blame him, because he did pretty good. Yeah, he did very good. Like, whenever I'm recording, I do awful, but whenever I'm, like, in a league game, then, again, admittedly, the people in the league aren't as good as just the people you randomly find online. At least the people in my league, in E-League. Maybe not in A-League. Obviously, in A-League, they're going to be better than random people you find online. But for me, the people in the league aren't going to be as good as the people you find online. So, that's... But I feel like I do way better in the league than I do when I record. Maybe just recording takes brain power, and like giving good commentary takes brain power that I just need to devote to the game if I want to win.